I'm starting a print-on-demand business with the goal of going from 0 to 7 figures in sales in 12 months. And I'm doing this to be able to document the entire process step by step to show that it is possible once and for all, and that it's not just about luck, it's about following the steps of a proven process and just sticking with it. We're already 7 days into the challenge, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing the results from those 7 days, breaking down the business model, and sharing our plans to scale to 7 figures and hopefully beyond. So first off, print on demand, for anybody who's not familiar, is a business model where we come up with our own designs for products and then partner with a white label supplier like Printify, Printful, or Gelato. And anytime that an order is placed, they print, pack, and ship the product to our end customer. Perfect example of this is with t-shirts. Anytime a customer comes to our website, buys a shirt, Printify prints it and ships it to the customer, which is nice for a couple of reasons. First off, there's no upfront inventory or capital investment that we have to make as the seller. And second, it's also nice because there's a wide variety of products in our catalog that we're able to tap into, and that allows us to scale our product catalog extremely quickly. And then for our website, we're going to be using Shopify, which basically allows us to build our own storefront, and it's separate from Etsy or Amazon or anything like that. I'm going to get into those in later episodes, but our main sales channel and traffic source is going to be on Shopify. And now our starting costs for this whole business are going to be about $0 when you consider the free trials. So Printify does have a premium plan which costs $29.99 a month, and that gets you a 20% discount on all of their products. And Shopify, after the free trial, it costs about $39 a month. And the product that we're going to be selling here is, of course, t-shirts. It's by far the #1 selling product when it comes to the print-on-demand space, and the finances for that are pretty simple. We're going to be selling our shirts for about $26 a pop, plus about $5 in shipping. Then our cost is just under $8 per shirt and about $4.75 for shipping. So the shipping basically cancels out, and that leaves us with just over $18 in profit per one shirt order. Now on to the good stuff, the sales. So in our Shopify dashboard, you can see that this is a brand new store. As of June 1st of this year, it had $0 in sales. And now fast forwarding to July 1st of this year was the first day that we started taking sales. And as you can see here, we did about $400 in sales from 10 orders. And we did that with a conversion rate of 3.7% and an average order value of about $35. So what this means is that for every 100 people that we sent to our site, about 3, maybe 4 of them were buying, and on average they were spending $35 per order. So a useful number to know is our earnings per session. And an easy way to calculate that is that for every 100 sessions we were sending to the site, we were making 3.73 purchases at a value of $35.09. So for those 100 sessions, we were making about $130, which gives us an earnings per session of $1.30, which tells us something pretty important, that we were able to afford up to $1.30 per session and break even. But obviously we're not trying to break even, we're trying to do much better than that, because after we consider cost of goods and all these other expenses, we'd be losing money. So that's just our starting number, and our goal is that this will go up over time by either increasing our average order value or our conversion rate. But back to the sales. On July 2nd, we did $700 in sales. As you can see, our conversion rate went up, and so did our average order value. Then July 3rd, Mondays are typically lower sales days as everybody's getting back in the swing of things. We did another $319 in sales. As you can see, conversion rate was lower. And on July 4th, the holiday, $458.47 off of 11 orders. Then on to Wednesday, we only did 5 orders with $188 in sales. Thursday, July 6th, we did $575 at 12 orders. And the last day for that 7-day period, we did $622 in sales from 12 orders. which brings us to a grand total for our first 7 days of $3,262.35 off of 74 orders, the conversion rate of 3%, and an average order value of $39. I'm going to break down the financials in a lot more detail in later episodes, so be sure to like and hit the subscribe button to see those updates once I publish them. The biggest expenses by far are cost of goods, aka our Printify expenses, and our Facebook ads, which that's how we get all of our traffic. So marketing and fulfillment, by far the biggest expenses. We typically try to spend anywhere from 20 to maybe 30% of revenue on our ads, which is roughly a 3.5 to a 5x return, and about 40 to 45% on cost of goods, which would give us a margin of anywhere from 20 to 30%. But this case, it was our first week, we were just getting started, so we spent about 35% on our marketing spend, which was just over $1,000, and our fulfillment cost was about 45%. Adding those two expenses up gives us 80% of our revenue is gone right off the top. And then we have other expenses to factor in for, like transaction fees, which is anywhere from 3 to 4%, our overhead expenses for software, and then any refunds or discounts we give out, which this week was 0, but something good to keep in mind for in the future. So that gave us a profit margin of about 15%. Take the sales, multiply by 15%, it gives us a profit for the first week of $489.35. And then add on to there, we use a 2% cashback credit card called the Spark Card. So that gave us about another, call it $15 in profit. So not bad, all things considered, in our first week doing about $500 in profit. This is obviously a far cry from our goals for the project. And lastly, our plans for scaling this up are pretty straightforward. First off, we're going to introduce more and more products that are similar to our best sellers, which right now we're just selling t-shirts. And down the line, we're going to expand into other product categories, primarily other types of apparel like hoodies and crew necks, tank tops, that sort of thing, and eventually get into wall art and home decor. Expanding our product catalog will help us appeal to a wider base of customers, and at the same time, we're going to be improving our customers' experience so that we get our lifetime value up from just 1 order to hopefully 3 to 4. And a big part of this comes down to our email marketing and retargeting ads. And I'm going to break down how to set up all of those in later episodes. So again, be sure to subscribe to see later updates. But that's our goal. And I know that it sounds like we're a far way off from doing over 7 figures in revenue. But again, this is just the first week. We just tested the waters of a new niche and saw some pretty great results, all things considered. And if we're able to grow at 15% month over month for the next 12 months, we'll be well over 7 figures in sales. So be sure to stay tuned for next episode when I break down the first month of our sales, all of July, and then I'm going to be doing new episodes on a monthly basis, breaking down what happened last month and how things are going, and then any lessons learned. So my goal is that by following along with this series, you'll be able to launch and scale your own print-on-demand business. And I'm here for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.